seems very dangerous.
Mutant Mayhem is finally here, and a follow-up is already confirmed. We're here to share some shell-shocking news about TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2, as the sequel promises to be a different and thrilling adventure for your favorite Ninja Turtles. Just a fair warning, spoilers and mind-blowing plot details ahead. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem looks like a continuation of a long-lasting franchise, and at the same time, a beginning of a brand new franchise. The critically acclaimed TMNT brought back the fan-favorite characters, delivered some incredible storylines, major plot twists, hundreds of references and Easter eggs, and included a star-studded cast. The 21st century proved to be a difficult time for Studio Paramount to create a successful Ninja Turtles project. We all remember the CGI TMNT that was released in 2007. The project wasn't well received by critics and fans alike, to say the least, and was followed by a live-action reboot in 2014 and a sequel in 2016. All three of these projects were big flops at the box office, and now we have a gem that goes by the name of Mutant Mayhem. This is, without a doubt, one of Paramount's best projects. The already familiar characters are perfectly developed, the charm was there, and the flawlessly chosen cast ensemble did an awesome job. Apparently, Paramount was so confident with this project that it's already confirmed a sequel. That's right, TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2 is definitely happening. That means we'll see Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. I was especially happy to see that the creators stayed loyal to the source material while making some minor changes to the characters that, from my view, were actually pretty necessary. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem is based on a TMNT screenplay co-written by actor Seth Rogen. Everything in the film is on a whole other level. Did you guys know that Mutant Mayhem's soundtrack is scored by Trent and Atticus? The two are Academy Award-winning composers, and I really hope that they'll work on the second installment. I also love the fact that the Ninja Turtles are voiced by unknown teen actors. Since this is referred to as the beginning of a TMNT cinematic universe, a lot of fans have many questions regarding the future of these beloved characters. One thing we know for sure is that TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2 will be different. Significantly different compared to its predecessors. Released in theaters on August 2nd, 2023, TMNT Mutant Mayhem is currently taking the world by storm. Critics love the film, fans are already anticipating the sequel, and Paramount is already working on it. Interestingly enough, the studio announced Mutant Mayhem 2 prior to the TMNT movie release. As mentioned before, they are quite confident with this project, and I strongly believe that TMNT Mutant Mayhem will go beyond its second installment. The studio has every right to believe in this project because Mutant Mayhem has an overwhelming 94% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 95% audience score. The film also leaves enough space for continuation, especially with the introduction of Shredder, one of the biggest villains in the Ninja Turtle universe. It's obvious that the character will play one of the key roles in the next installment. But wait, did you guys know that there's also a 2-season Paramount Plus series in development? The series is titled Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and according to Paramount, will serve as a bridge between the first and second films. How amazing is that? With the first film's success, keep in mind that Mutant Mayhem is reported to have a budget of $70 million, we can expect more Ninja Turtle projects in the future. Before we dive into more details, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. By doing so, you won't miss any of our future videos where we explore the latest updates and changes in the TMNT world. Keep the conversation going by leaving a comment or two and sharing your hopes for TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2. Okay, so when should we expect to see this film? Do we have a release date yet? Here's the thing, the teens that played the Ninja Turtles will grow up soon. That's a fact, and because of the importance of their age, Paramount will have to release the sequel sooner. The Digital Fix did an interview with the film's director Jeff Rowe, in which he shared more information regarding the future of these beloved characters. I think I still have some miles ahead of me with the Turtles to go. Shortly after this interview happened, Paramount announced the sequel, confirming that Rowe will once again work on the project as a director. But should we expect to see the series first? Because as mentioned before, this will serve as a bridge between the two movies. Our guess is that we'll see the film in about 2 years at the earliest. And just like every other sequel, we expect to see a bunch of new cast additions. Of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cast will have to return to voice the characters again in Mutant Mayhem 2. They would have to return alongside Io Adebri as April O'Neil and Jackie Chan as Splinter. Nicholas Cantu, Shimon Brown Jr., Brady Noon, and Micah Abbey were the perfect fit for the roles of these titular characters, with Jackie Chan giving the best Splinter portrayal ever. The four iconic turtles became close friends to April O'Neil, so it's expected that she will also reprise her role. As for the villainous characters, Maya Rudolph could return as the scientist Cynthia, but who will play Shredder? Paramount is still looking for someone to play one of the biggest villains to TMNT. Do you guys have any suggestions? Let us know. Oh, with Shredder coming Bebop, voiced by Seth Rogen, and Rocksteady, voiced by John Cena, they'll also need to come back as well. Now let's get into more details regarding the end credits scene, shall we? One thing we know for sure is that Shredder will be Mutant Mayhem 2's biggest villain. The first installment left us on a positive note with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles defeating a very powerful version of Superfly, who was trying to destroy everything in his way. In fact, Superfly was trying to destroy the whole of Manhattan. With a little help, the Turtles saved the day and mutants are accepted by society. Now the Turtles can finally go to high school like every other teenager. As for Splinter, he also got his happily ever after by welcoming the Frog, Leatherhead, Rocksteady, Bebop, Wingnut, Ray Fillet, and Mondo Gecko into his home together with his girlfriend Scumbag. While everyone is enjoying their time, the end credits scene reveals a brand new threat, something bigger, something more powerful. Shredder. After the first credits roll, viewers can see cheerful moments filmed with the Turtles' smartphones. Donnie is in the computer lab, Raph is the member of a wrestling team, and Mikey goes to improv classes. As for Leo and April, they are trying to solve the next mystery together. One of my favorite moments from the film is when Leo asks April to prom, and she says yes. The future looks bright for everyone, but they don't realize that Cynthia is watching them closely, and by the end of the film, viewers can see a silhouette that looks very, very familiar. It's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' legendary nemesis, Shredder. Shredder first appeared in Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird's comics way back in 1984, and he's nothing like Superfly. Shredder is, as aforementioned, much more powerful, and based on that silhouette, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael will face bigger, more difficult challenges in the next installment. We'll have to wait to see what Shredder looks like in the new Ninja Turtle project, but we're 100% sure that the Turtles will have a hard time defeating him. According to Paramount, the series will continue right where the first installment stopped, and the movie will serve as a continuation of the series. Sounds awesome, right? That wraps up our discussion on how TMNT Mutant Mayhem 2 will be different. We hope you're as excited as we are about the upcoming sequel. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Stay tuned for more TMNT exciting updates, and until next time, cowabunga, dudes!